All right, I think we are live. My channel, get over here, get some folks on here right quick. Get that muted. One showing up there. There we go. They're starting to get the notifications that come through now, popping up. We'll try to keep up with it a little bit better tonight than what I have in the past here. I'm loaded for bear tonight. Got y'all right here. Got the iPad right here and laptop sitting right here wide open right here. So we are ready to roll. Got 6 people on. I think the Christmas run is unstarted now because I could tell today the views really fell off today. They've been running pretty good all the way up to today. I imagine people starting to travel and do stuff like that and all. So, and I got somebody over here. I'm just kind of watching things for me, helping me watch here with in text right here that I'm communicating with on my iPad here too. Let's see. Nobody is saying nothing yet either. I mean, and also, let's see here. There we go. I see there, Scotty. We are, there's Jamie and Derek. It's raining here right now. It started raining this afternoon. We've done pretty good this week without the rain. And then it started this evening. I think it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow and stuff like that. I see Kevin and Jason, Byron, CJ16. There we go. Adam, Mr. Bob, Derek. There we go. Derek, I see you, man. You always showing up there. A bunch of other people. People really starting to pile in now. Steve, Chad, Kyle, Bill's guy, Badger Matt. I see you there, buddy. Paradise Light, Landscaping, Tina Regular. Let's see here. I see you there, Calvin. Team Last All. It's going pretty good. We just didn't need this rain today. Do I know Parnell Incorporated in Alabama? I do. Wednesday Night Live. I tell you what, it's tough to do these live feeds. I got in, we worked all day. I started loading this morning before 6, and my days start to get up pretty early, and I loaded 19 a day. Kevin was on fire today. He rolled out some wood today, and the trucks ran well. And so it was just before dark when we all left the woods this evening. So we had a long day today, but we knew it was probably gonna rain too. So we did that. I'm gonna tell y'all, I know y'all that watch me a lot, are pretty devout watchers. I've seen the Husqvarna stuff that I've been doing. It started last Thursday is when it started. And I ran that saw a good bit today. I've had several people ask in the comments wanting to know what to do in hardwood. So today we were running in a good bit of hardwood. And what I did was I took a hickory, a 20-inch hickory, and an oak, and then a poplar, and I laid them out there in front of my loader, and I stacked them where they would be off the ground where I could cut them. And I took the saw, and it's on this 4th tank of gas now, and I took that thing. I sharpened it. Just filed a cutter teeth is all I did. It's running a H47 3/8 chain on it right now. That's what it's running on right now. But I sharpened that thing, filled it up with gas and oil, and I was wearing a GoPro, and I had my Canon, my 80D sitting there. And I took a tape and measured yeah, we do have some ash here. I took my tape and measured them on camera so people could see how big they were. And anybody that knows hickory is some hard stuff. I'm talking about. It's probably, other than Bodark, it's probably the hardest wood that we've got here. And about everybody's got hickory. And but I laid that saw into that hickory, and y'all wait till that video publishes. Y'all wait till that video publishes. I cut a bunch of cookies off of it. I bored it both sides. I ripped it with the grain, and then I got on the oak, did the oak the same way, and then I moved the camera over there to the poplar. Now the poplar, I picked up some chips on the poplar. The wood chips that it was pulling out of it were about 4 inches long. It just crazy, crazy chips that thing was pulling out. And those of y'all who watched saw me watch the video today, saw me put the CT3 stickers on both sides of the bar. They lasted about 3 cuts, I guess, and we trashed them out. Sure did. But that saw is very impressive. But one thing that they gave me that I've never really fooled with or thought a whole lot about. They just gave me a whole case of it. They gave me a case of what they call their all-season bar and chain oil. We've always used just old cheap Save a Chain bar and chain oil, and that old stuff, when it gets cool like it is right now, it'll get thick like molasses. It don't want to pour real well or anything like it. It can get real stringy, tacky, you know. But they gave me that bar and chain, that all-season bar and chain oil. It's a lot lighter type oil. It actually pours really good. I was kind of surprised about it, how it poured. But they sent me the other night before Kill left, they gave me the bar that's on the saw right now, I'm running an 050 pitch bar on it. So before Kill left the other night, I said, hey, I'm going to give you something right here. So he gave me a .058 pitch bar, a 20 inch. And he said, I'm going to send you one of our X-Cut chains, which is this right here. It's a C85 chain. And he said, I want you to try this chain and see how. So this came in today. He shipped this here to me today. And I pulled this thing out of the box here, and it's a little bit different. It takes the same 7/32 file to file that 5.5 millimeter file, but the teeth on it, you can tell that the sides on the teeth are a little bit different. So I'm going to be putting that on there. I also had a new bar that I bought, came in today. I bought a 24 inch Husqvarna bar, and I'm gonna buy a couple of 28 inch bars too. So I have basically gotten in the chainsaw collecting business in the last month, and I wasn't even intending and stuff. Let's see here. Let's see, show us the chain side of the teeth. I'll see if y'all can see this or not right here, so that you can see what it looks like. See, I see there, Logan. Logan, hang tight. I'm finna show something. Hang tight, Logan. Y'all see that tooth right there? I'm finna show y'all something that Logan got me right here. These things right here, I'm telling you, these things would slice you. They're razor sharp right now. I've never pulled a new chain out of the box and it felt like it right there. So I'm anxious to see what that's gonna do. All right, Logan, let me wipe my hands off here because that chain got oil all over it. Let me wipe my... Y'all check this out with Logan. Logan works for Cummins. He works for Cummins up there. He gets to play in the Cummins dyno room and tear stuff up with Cummins. So that's pretty... He has a cool job. But y'all see me wear a Cummins shirt. Anytime y'all see me wear something like that that says Cummins on it, it comes from Logan. So Logan sent me this shirt right here the other day. This one is Cummins shirt, and I like them because they're the real thin, and it's got the Cummins logo on the back. And then he sent me the 100th anniversary of Cummins calendar right here too. So Logan, I appreciate it, man. It's got all kinds of stuff in here, kind of going back. I have an incredible amount of stuff. This is just some of the pictures in the calendar. I like calendars. I enjoy looking at calendars. Ever since I've been a little kid, I did it. Somebody asked, how do we get those? Kevin, I'm not really sure. I would take and look up, go to Cummins first and look maybe at their, see if they have a merchandise or something like that. And Logan says need to get a tour. I would love to do that. That would be really cool to do a tour up there at that place. It's funny, you got Cummins up there that you work, Logan, and right here in Columbus, we have a Paycar engine factory that was built. Cummins Power Store, you can buy clothes. And so it's Cummins, just do a search for Cummins Power Store, and that'll get you in the right direction. Appreciate that, Logan. We have a Paycar engine factory that was built here probably 7-8 years ago, I guess. Yeah, Logan says just Google it. And they've been wanting me to come for a tour. They don't want me to film though. That's the thing. They want me to come for a customer tour because we run, cat stuff and Peterbilts and everything, and they're tied in. That's Paycar who builds Peterbilts and stuff. But I've talked to them 2 or 3 times, but like I said, they don't want me to film there. So right now is not the time of the year for me to be going to do a tour right now because just everything that's going on. Today was the first day that I didn't get any orders in today on my website. So unless some have come in now, but I'm kind of glad because me and Jill, we have been some shipping fools, man, and everything. But been a lot going on. So we got the chainsaw stuff. Y'all gonna see a good bit more of that. Those chainsaws, a lot of people's ask about them. They're gonna be $1,000 is what they're gonna be, and they're gonna be available in February of 2019 is when they're gonna be available. And so let's see. I want one of those saws. I see there, Christina. Yeah, those, and that's the thing, the reason why those saws you see in Steel doing what they're doing and you see Husqvarna doing what they're doing is because of the emission stuff. It's just plain and simple. It's just like the diesel engines. They got to clean those engines up on those saws, and the 372s and 395s and all those saws right there were not very emissions friendly saws or anything like that. And also, I don't have no problem, Steven, saying that I'm getting free merchandise. I've got, it's no different than if they offered you something free to promote it. But here's the thing, Steven, the Milwaukee stuff is just, it ain't nothing but badass, man. It's badass. I tried that the little stubby that I showed last Wednesday night in the live feed that I did here. I did it today. I swear that thing will break some stuff off. That thing scared me when I first hit the trigger on that thing and stuff. But all it amounts to is Steven there and everything is a fact of jealousy. That's what it amounts to, Steven, is there right there. But and the thing about it is, I had a guy that used to work with Ford Cosworth. If any of y'all know who that is. And Cosworth engines were that's who built like Formula One engines, the highest level engines ever built. And he commented the other day on Facebook, and he said he said it is such a huge deal for um, for somebody like me to show that stuff like that and to do the reviews on it, because I'm not in a control shop setting or anything like that. We're actually doing the stuff out on the job in the field and things like that. And he said we everybody works hard to make their money, and this stuff costs a lot of money, like $1,000 chainsaw. So the stuff that I do, like with a chainsaw and everything, man, is just is really really big, because people like y'all watch that stuff, and then you can you can decide whether you go and buy it or not or anything like that and all. So that's the deal with that. And I do a good bit of screening on that stuff. I talked about that a little bit today in the um, in the video today about screening, like because I have a lot of things contact me all the time about wanting me to do different stuff and things like that. So there's a lot of things y'all won't ever see that I just won't agree to do and everything like that. But somebody asked a while ago, I can't remember who it was, about doing any meet and greet coming up. I don't think I have anything planned right now. The only thing I got solid right now, I'll be up in Bangor, Maine, to log and show up there in May. Up there, I'll be up there at it, and then I'll probably do just some small meet and greets too, and then there'll probably be some stuff at some just some regular tree shows and stuff like that, like tree care type stuff, like arborist type stuff. Let's see, Kevin wants to know, can I explain the bar size to CC of an engine? Kevin, you're asking the wrong person on that, man. I just run them is all I do. Let's see, do I ever get to Wisconsin? I've been to Wisconsin the last 2 years in a row. Up there to How Farms Work Farm Day. I've traveled up there and done that 2 years in a row. Rhett wants to know, I kill any deer lately? I have not. Yep, that's right. Brent, yeah, I wasn't real happy with that cell booster when I first got it. Of course, I bought that thing myself. They didn't send it to me. The game changer on the cell booster was a freaking antenna when I changed it out. Let's see. Let's see. Good stuff. Yeah, Jason, he's talking about using a Milwaukee half-inch impact to remove wheels from a 4850 John Deere. I don't doubt that at all. Those things are crazy, man. Let's see. When is the release on the new saw? It's going to be February 2019. Let's see. Have I seen Larry asked, have I seen Jason lately? I haven't seen him. I talked to him on the phone. It's been like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I guess, something like that. And Larry says, I still think I should make it to the Oregon Logging Conference. Yeah, that'd be a good show to go to. I've been out there and visited some loggers out there before. Howard wants to know, how's the pickup? Pickup's doing well. Wiring harness, man, was the only thing like that. Okay, Sam wants to know about Dalton. I'm glad somebody brought that up because it doesn't slip my mind. Dalton did his last chemo treatment yesterday. And so they ran a bunch of tests on. I talked to Amy, his mom, this morning, and talked to her for just a couple minutes on the phone because I didn't have my parrot in the loader with me. I jumped out and went to loading this morning. And what they did was they run a bunch of tests on him yesterday, gave him his last treatment. And then I think she said they're supposed to hear something about the test maybe tomorrow. And then he's scheduled, if I remember right, he's scheduled for next week to have his port removed and all that. So hopefully everything, he'll get a good report when the stuff comes in, and he'll be good to go. So hopefully all that. Somebody wants to know how my dogs are doing. They're doing good. I had Tater out to the. Let me type this out here and ask him a question. I had Tater out the other day when I was running that chainsaw. He was running around. We don't have any more 262s or steels anymore. Let's see. How do I like the stubby Milwaukee Impact? Michael asked that. The day was the first day I used it. Kevin's processor was broke down yesterday, and I was going to let the mechanic that came out, which wasn't Jay, it was another mechanic that came out yesterday. I was going to let him use it, but he never needed it or anything. So today we actually had to open the cover, the hood on Kevin's processor head this afternoon. So I run out there with it and hit it on it, and I was surprised at how hard that little thing hit. It was 3/4 bolts, and it snatched them out like it wasn't even nothing to it, and it just backed them right out, no problem. But I don't know who their engineers are for Milwaukee or whatever, but and stuff. So Clayton wants to know, will I go see One Lonely Farmer in May? Man, I don't know. I hadn't talked. Let's see. I talked to Wes. I talked to him a couple weeks ago too, and we just talked real quick. Was all we did. Let's see. No, Shaggy wants to know what size grapple is on the 635. It's a 25 foot. It's what it is on that skidder. Let's see. Duke Outdoors wants to know, do I think we'll ever get any Barco equipment? I doubt that very seriously. Let's see. Big Man says we're going to be sending you some barbecue from Gates Barbecue. That'll work, man. I think I already got you my address. Let's see. Thomas, how you doing, buddy? Steel MS 391 is a great saw with a 24-inch bar. Yep. Let's see here. Scroll back up. So, we're going to be this Sunday. I'm not sure how much or what all I'm going to get. I'm going to give away, but this Sunday is going to be a pretty big giveaway. So y'all get ready for this Sunday. It'll be a second video on Sunday. Will be coming out for that. And let's see. Why do you guys run deer logging equipment? They are not first the name I think of when it comes to logging. We don't run just deer equipment. We run Tiger Cat too. Really, the only thing that we're really running deer is just the it's just a loader and a processor now, and that's it. I mean, we still got deer skidders but we don't run them. And deer motor grader and deer bulldozer. But the loader and the processor, they got deer names on them, but they're actually not deer. They're Hitachi. John Deere don't build any excavators. Hitachi builds all their swing machines for them. And the processor and the track loaders are built up in Langley, British Columbia, which is right outside of Vancouver and BC there. And it's a small factory called DHSP, and DHSP stands for Deere Hitachi Specialty Products. And I worked with John Deere, they called in 2010, and I started going up there in January of 2011, and I worked with the engineers and the people at the factory up there from 2011 to 2015 on the new G-Series machines that are currently being built now. In 2015, I finally got to run one up there at the factory. They built 6 at that time, and but I went during that time. It was in 2013. I went to Dubuque at Dubuque Works at John Deere's factory in Dubuque, and did the virtual reality lab. I actually run a machine in a simulator where I was sitting in the seat with the controls, put a helmet on, and when they turned it on, it was just like I was sitting in the machine and all that. So that's some pretty cool stuff that I did with John Deere during that time period, and all that during that. It was a lot of traveling though during that time, stuff like that. So let's see here. Let's see. Larry wants to know, how many hours do you think you will get out of your loader before you upgrade? I'm not sure on that. Josh asked about any hog hunts planned. I don't have any hog hunts planned right now. I did talk to Jason about that. I see there Kevin Carver. Jason's supposed to have a place to hog hunt maybe some this winter and everything. Let's see. Has there been any? Nothing's been talked about at the Cure site. They've had some rumblings over there. Axeman 101 wants to know, have I ever run carbide tip saw chain? I have not run any carbide tip saw chain. Richard wants to know, do I still geocache? Not much. Not much. I see you MSL logging. I'm doing good. Is it cold up there where y'all are at, man? Y'all got any snow up there or anything? And stuff. Let's see here. Somebody wants to know, have I ever cut down a sequoia tree or large diameter? Yeah. Would I ever? Yeah, I would. I would do that. Let's see here. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, a lot of y'all know that follow me and follow a lot of other people like Logger Wade and Chipper Guy. Y'all see a normal commenter all the time. Cynthia, her. She's wild as a buck. Well, today I'm actually friends with her on Facebook, and my buddy John over in Jackson, South Carolina, Chad, I hadn't run a new tiger yet. He pointed out to me she made a post this morning to have some emergency surgery a week ago, and she's been in intensive care. And so we all need to be thinking about Cynthia and all that stuff. I see there Philip Doc Holiday. But she made a post on Facebook and said she was about to kind of start back coming to, and stuff like that. Let's see. Kevin asked about my driveway. It's just kind of on hold right now. I need to get 4 more loads of rock from out there at Kior, and I just hadn't had a chance to get out there. The last couple of weekends, it has just rained all weekend. I mean, it started like on a Thursday, Friday, and just rain slapped through the weekend. So I hadn't been able to do anything on that. But as soon as I do watch, you'll be seeing the videos. You'll all be seeing videos on that, because I'll definitely be filming spreading rock, because that'll be new to me with a dump truck. Well, I've done it a few times, but it's been a long time. There's old Big John. Big John. That's been a long time ago that I was spreading rock. Matter of fact, a little quick story about spreading rock. The first load I ever tried to do with it, I pulled up, I dug some rock out of a creek and brought it over here, raised the daggum bed up on the dump truck, went to pop the clutch and release the latch on the bed at the same time to take off. And as I did that, one of the airbags back there blowed out. And so I believe I ruined my underwear when that happened, because not only did it blow out and it sounded like 312 gauges went off inside the cab with me, because the bed was up, at about a pretty good angle. And so that sound from that airbag come off the bottom of that bed, went straight to that cab with me. And when it blowed out, but also when it blowed out, the truck dropped too. And so I had to sound like a shotgun going off, and the truck dropped like that. And man, I tell you, it scared the crap out of me. So Logan is talking about spreading now. When I do that, the first load I do, there won't be no camera running. I promise you that. There will not be no camera running. Well, I might, where I can show, so if I screw up, y'all see it. But it's always fun to do different things like that and all that. So let's see here, Eddie. Let's see, Dave's Wednesday. Eddie's the one that won the saw chaps and all that stuff the other day. Let's see, he says, thanks again. Just want to say Merry Christmas to you and your family. heading to Venice, Louisiana for vacation to slay some redfish. Eddie, you suck. You suck, man. I hope you catch them all, dude. I hope you catch them all. So yeah, you ought to be a good trip down there. Let's see. Oh man, just be staying tuned, dude. I'll let y'all know all is going on that stuff like that. Let's see. Yep. MSL logging won a hat the other day. MSL, man, I'm gonna tell you, you were on it the other day when that one went. I mean, you smoked that one. Let's see. Long time. Let's see. Roger McIntosh, long time subscriber, first time comment. Love your channel, watching from my patrol car on a cold Kentucky night. Happy holidays from myself and the entire Steele County, Kentucky Sheriff's Department. There's a lot of people in law enforcement who watch my stuff. I mean, there's a lot of people in law enforcement. That's what no Big John. And let's see, Tractor Kid, I am doing good. The Canadian Trucker, hey. Oh, okay, I see MSL logging. You definitely was not working. I got you. Oh, man. MSL logging, I'll give you a little tip. What you're doing right now, kind of communicating with people on channels and stuff like that, that will help you grow. That will definitely help you grow because you kind of get noticed and people see you and stuff like that. Some people try to over comment sometimes and stuff, and it kind of doesn't go over well. But doing like what you're doing, that's how you grow right there. You can kind of do that. That's what I did as I was kind of working up. I see there Tim Robbins. Merry Christmas. How you doing? Let's see. Have I ever had to log at night? Yeah, but that was only by accident because we got caught in after dark and stuff like that. Let's see. Barry says, Merry Christmas from Australia. Y'all check this out. Okay, so Barry's in Australia. All right, so it's 8:40 here. Dude, it's got to be like, what was it, about 7 o'clock in the morning over there right now? 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Would be Thursday morning, which that's always pretty cool because see, like people in the UK, they're either 6 or 7 hours ahead of us over here, so that's always pretty neat. Dad wants to know any fun plans. Okay, Barry says, all right, so check this out. I was way off. 1:40 p.m. on Friday? What? That's crazy. That is crazy. That's wild. So, I mean, he's way ahead of us, man. That's pretty wild right there. I was figuring it was in the morning time or something like that. Yeah, Tony, yeah, it's Friday. That's just stuff like that intrigues me, man. I don't know. Let's see. Bobby Goodson done showed up. Love your videos, brother. Hope you do too. Bobby had an insurance guy on our job that writes y'all's insurance. He was out on our job today, and talked to him, and it was pretty funny because when he pulled up and he backed up, he didn't realize he knew he was coming to TDK, but he didn't put 2 and 2 together. And so he pulled up, I crawled down out of the loader and started walking over, and this joker was grinning like a mule eating briars. He said, "You're on YouTube, ain't you?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "I am." He said, "I know exactly." He said, "I'll watch." He said, "Shut up, Siri." Siri right here in my lap. No, not the actual Siri. It's my Siri right here in my thing. But so he said, and he wasn't lying. I just close Siri. She's wanting me. But he started talking about older videos. When somebody starts talking about older videos, I know they're not BSing me or anything like that. I know they're legit. But he told me, he said, I'm gonna pass y'all right now. He said, I didn't even need to come by here if I know y'all was coming here, and this because he said I watch what y'all do all the time. So that was pretty funny. It's always funny to cross paths with somebody who's a fan. And I think I shook his hand like 3 times or something, 3 or 4 times while he was here, you know. So it's funny. Jason, I have run a 61 before, but it's been a long time ago. Long time ago. That was back when you got a lot of vibration out of those saws and stuff like that. Let's see. Kevin Harris. Kevin, I definitely want you to come down this next year, man. It gets out of when you get a break, or it gets nice. Y'all come down. We'll have a good time. I'll treat y'all to an entire weekend, man. We'll have a good time. Let's see. Thank you, Bud, for the shirts. Everything arrived. Love them. Beanies are fantastic. Um, the beanies that I got, like what Kevin's talking about, those things they're bad to the bone. I mean, I like good quality stuff, and I knew they were going to be good, but I didn't realize they were going to be that good. Those are some good stuff. I hadn't fooled around. I hadn't fooled around with no crappie yet or anything like that. None. Yeah, so yeah, I see you there. Senseless fabrication and stuff. So let's see. Todd Gartshore says, hello, sir. I've been watching your videos a bunch on a logging company here in Florida. I've always dreamed of starting a logging company one day. Keep mowing yards right now, man. Let's see. Yeah, Travis, we're getting rain right now. Bob wants to know about Cottonwood. Man, Cottonwood, he's just been on the DL. I'll tell y'all, I have good intentions on Cottonwood and doing different things, but right now it's a lot going on right now with just the Christmas season with what we have here, but the website, the orders coming in, and then trying to keep a video up and stuff like that. And then, oh, by the way, I had Dalton there, spent a couple of days with him basically, and then Husqvarna here. And when people come out and things like that, it puts a whole different twist on things. It's good. I enjoy people coming out and meeting people and stuff like that. But it kind of takes away, like, I have good intentions on doing more Cottonwood stuff and things like that, and then so many things get going on in my brain. And like right now, it's 8:45 here right now, and I'm going to be winding this thing up here in just a minute. I don't even have a video ready at all for tomorrow. So as soon as I get off of this thing with y'all, then I will take footage off of one of my cameras, and I will edit it up, get it uploaded, and then get the tags on it, the end screen, all that stuff, a thumbnail, and we'll do all that mess like that and get it ready to publish for y'all to see at 9 in the morning. I'm not sure what the next several videos are going to be. I have no idea. I think tomorrow's video, heck, they ain't no telling. So, but I'm going to wrap this thing up here. I'm going to look at some of these comments here and see if there's anything else. That I need to tend to. I didn't really see anything bad tonight, so that's pretty good. Let's see. Pleased to see you in the house. I thought Jill would have sent you to the doghouse for having the chainsaw inside. Cheers. Yeah, John, that was funny. I get strange looks all the time. I come walking in with that chainsaw, and she looked over at me last night and just looked at me and just shook her head like, you're an idiot, man. You're an idiot. But there's nothing. Let's see here. I don't really see anything else. So all y'all who order stuff on the website, I appreciate y'all. Man, I love all y'all to death. And stuff. YouTube's been good for me. YouTube's been good for me. And we'll just keep riding this old mule as long as she'll go. That's what we'll do. And all that. So be ready to see quite a lot more of the 572. Going to be a good bit more of it. Not because they want me to, because I want to. I want to do a good job for them and all that. And so, and here's the thing. I sent that video to them that published yesterday, and they didn't ask me to edit one thing out of that video. Not a thing. They just, there was 19 different views on that thing before I published it that all came from the Husqvarna group, and that was very cool. And one of the Kill's boss actually sent me a message today too, and I was kind of very surprised at that. He was very happy. He was very happy, and I'll let y'all, I was very nervous that day. And I usually don't get nervous on stuff, but that was a pretty big deal to get to do that and all that. So I'm gonna let y'all go for now. I appreciate all y'all who have been here and endured this 41 minutes. So this will be the last live feed before Christmas. There'll be 2 videos on Sunday coming out, or should be 2. The second one will be a giveaway video. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. And we'll just see what this rain is going to do here tonight. So Merry Christmas to every one of y'all. And remember the real reason for this season. And if you can help somebody out, please, by all means, if you can, help them out, man. Because in life, you only get what you give. So we'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.